Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. I'm here for another vlog, like an intro vlog to my series and what I'm gonna do, what I'm about. It's currently raining outside, so I'm kind of sad about it. I was hoping to get some good natural light in my apartment right now from the sun, but look, even though it's cloudy, the natural light is still so good in here. So let's get it started. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few things. One, who am I? Why did I move to Chicago? Why am I on YouTube at my big age at 35? My interest and how they're going to show up on this channel. Then also, I'm going to show you some cool photo stuff. So that's like the gist. This video is just going to be a deep dive into who I am, what I have to offer, what I'm into, why am I on YouTube? Because I love YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's get it cracking. So I think talking about myself is actually one of the hardest things for me to do because my brain like goes everywhere and then I start rambling and yada, 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 yada. So I'm going to try to keep this video as structured as possible. So bear with me, and come with me. Come on. My name is Dee Williams. I'm a digital storyteller. I'm a photographer. I'm from the Central Coast of California. I'm Jamaican and African American. Heavy emphasis on the African part because look at me, you cannot deny Africa in me. I love storytelling. I love working with marginalized community. I love working with people who you don't usually see in the magazines or have the bylines or in the movies. I want to work with the everyday person. I like working with everyday people, telling their stories, and I also like making editorials out of everyday people. Like if you go check my photography, dwilliamsphoto.com or dwilliamsphoto on Instagram, go check that out. But I'm lit. I'm excellent at what I do. And I love telling stories. And I've got to the point in my life, I'm 35. I unfortunately work a 9 to 5. Do I want to work a 9 to 5? No, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. In a dream world, I would be getting paid to take photos of whatever I want. Getting paid to storytell, getting paid to travel, to tell other people's stories, to tell my stories. That's why I'm on YouTube, to tell my story. Yeah, I just love art. And I just love digital art. And I just love the way we can storytell through social media. Anyways, yeah, some of my interests, I love all things outdoor. I love to hike. I love to swim. I love to eat. I love to lay on the beach. I like to go for long hot girl walks. Or as I like to say, mine are more like long gardening hot girl walks. I just like to be outdoors. I like to touch grass. A lot of you do not be touching grass, but I like to touch grass. What are more of my hobbies? I like to paint. I like to sketch. No, I'm a terrible drawer, painter, sketcher. I just like to move the pen along the paper. It feels good. I love the junk journal. Eventually, I'm gonna show you guys my junk journal because I think it's very cute. I need to get back to it because I kind of stopped before I moved to Chicago. That's me. I'm 35, Jamaican American. I'm 5'6". You're gonna learn more about me as you continue to watch my videos. Also, as you've already noticed, my brain kind of goes everywhere. I know when you're on YouTube, people like write scripts and stuff, but I really don't want to do that. I really just want to say what's coming out of my heart and what's currently formulating out of my brain. So I'm gonna do that. Eventually, I know I'm gonna have to write a script for stuff, but this video is literally boom, bop, bam, whatever comes out of my head. So, and you're gonna learn that. That's my brain. Yeah. Okay, so why would I leave beautiful ass Los Angeles and move to Chicago? That's the biggest question I've been getting the last whatever since I told people that I live in Chicago. Because when I moved, I told like my close best friends. I didn't really like to make a post about it until I was actually in Chicago. And people were like, yo, what the hell? You did this again. Because when I moved to New York in 2013, I didn't really tell anyone. It just popped up like, yo, I'm in New York. And then when I left New York in 2021, I didn't really tell anyone. I just popped up in LA. And so now I'm like, hey, it's 2025. I'm in Chicago, what's good? But yeah, okay, so why did I move to Chicago? Okay, so the big one is I felt like I was priced out of LA. If you know Los Angeles rent is high everywhere. I want to say like all of California rent is actually pretty damn ridiculous. Rent is high. You gotta work when you live in California. I know people think we're all just big hippies that do nothing but surf and be lazy and walk around in the sun. No, you have to work to be able to enjoy those luxuries. And when I mean California, I'm talking about like the coastal part of California. I'm not talking about the far inland where all the red people live, all the red areas. I'm talking about the blue counties along the coast of California. Very, very, very expensive. So yeah, I got priced out of LA. Like I could pay $3K for a 1-bedroom, but I don't want to pay $3K for a 1-bedroom. I just don't think that's financially smart. And I'm actually on a financial freedom journey. We can talk about that in a different episode. But right now we're talking about why I left LA. I left LA because one, it's getting too expensive. I also had a car, so I was paying rent insurance, and a car note, groceries. I have a dog, all the dog and vet stuff, and it just got overwhelming and too expensive. And I like to eat, I like to go out, and I like to travel. And because my expenses was getting to the top compared to my pay, and I was getting paid good. Well, I was getting paid okay. I definitely deserved to be paid a lot more than what I was being paid in LA. But like the expenses, you know, shit's changing. Everything's getting more expensive. We have this new awful administration and everything is skyrocketing. So I could have stayed in penny pinch, but I don't like this penny pinch. I like to travel. I like to buy clothes. I like to treat myself. Okay. And I couldn't do that while I was living in LA. So I was like, you know what? Let me look into a new city. Also, public transportation in Los Angeles sucks. Yes, it's terrible. Is it getting better? Yes. Slowly getting better. But yeah, public transportation sucks. And at one point, my car got stolen. We can talk about that in another day because my baby, I had $4,000 left paying it off and that thing got jacked in the parking garage in my apartment complex. But that's a story for another day. Also, I don't know, mental illness, mental health. Like once I get into routine and something becomes my norm and it becomes robotic, my body is just like, we gotta get out of here. We need something different. We need some challenges. We need to be dropped off in a place where you don't know nobody. So you have to go outside and meet people, you know? When I was in LA, I had like my family and my friends and I didn't really have to like do anything new, you know what I mean? Like I was still going out and meeting people, but like when you're thrown into a new city, you have to go out and meet friends. You have to network. I'm a photographer. I want to photograph people. I have to go out and meet people. When I was in LA, I could just be like, want to shoot? Want to shoot? It's easy. I don't have to go nowhere. I just get on my phone, boom. Chicago, I don't know nobody. I mean, I know a couple people. I know a couple of you cuties. Hey cuties. I know a couple of you, but like, I don't really know nobody like that to just be like, let's shoot. Like 3 of you I do. But like, yeah, it's like my brain was like, okay, we need something new. We need to spice it up. We're getting a little bored. And that's like no shade to Los Angeles at all. Because Los Angeles is a beautiful city. Los Angeles natives, the locals are beautiful, warm, caring, loving people. I love LA people, but it's just like me. This all shade to me. Clearly my mental instability. So like a new city keeps my brain occupied, and so Chicago is going to be that new city that's going to keep my brain occupied. And also I really love the creative scene in Chicago. I'm familiar with quite a few really talented photographers that are in the area, and I just love like the rich blackness that is in Chicago. There is so much rich Black American history in the city. Before I moved, I was watching so many documentaries. That's one thing about me. When I move to a place, I do a whole lot of research. I'm not about to move into no place and be green. You see this shirt? Not green. So I just did a lot of research and the history in Chicago, the Black history. There's a lot of history in Chicago, but the Black history in Chicago is just, yeah. Chicago people. I hate having to use the word resilient because why do Black people have to continue to be resilient? But also I like the art scene, the fine art scene. I had came out here for, what is that shit called? Whatever big art fair was in Chicago in April at the Navy Pier. I came out there, I met a few curators, met a few collectors, and I was just like, yeah, this is the scene that I would like to be in, I would like to learn, I would like to meet people, I would like to document their journeys, I would like to have them document my journey. The creative art scene was definitely a big pull for me when it came to Chicago. This is the obvious one. Chicago is very affordable to me. Because you know, affordability is a spectrum, it's a scale. What someone can afford, someone can't afford. What I can afford, someone can't afford. And it's like, to me, Chicago is still an affordable city. I am paying the same rent I was paying in Los Angeles, but the only reason why I got a really good deal in Los Angeles because I moved during the height of COVID. And I'm just assuming like my apartment complex just wants someone into that apartment quickly. And that was me. That price is no longer the price. Yesterday's price is no longer today's price. They raised the rent like $400. Yeah. But anyways, rent is affordable for me. Obviously, downtown is not as affordable. Yeah, I could be paying $2,100, $20,000, $18, $19, nice little high rise, but I don't want to live downtown. Goddamn, the piss smell that's downtown. I would never get used to downtown Los Angeles, shit, downtown Brooklyn, shoot, finance district, downtown Manhattan. It's just always piss that's gonna be all up in your face, and I will never get used to that. So I don't ever think I'll be a downtown girl unless like I won some free lottery and it's like, ooh, free condo, free house, free whatever. Downtowns, I would not be living there, but I will be venturing over there, but I will not be living there. I didn't want to go back to the East Coast because I had lived in New York City for 8 years, and I was like, because my options, I thought about Philly, I thought about St. Louis, and thought about Chicago. I didn't do St. Louis because St. Louis is in Missouri and it's a red state, and their politics is their politicians are Missouri politicians is terrible human beings. Let's just wrap it up like that. Terrible human beings. I didn't want to live in St. Louis. St. Louis folks, I got a few friends in St. Louis who are amazing people and I will be visiting, but I'm a girl from a blue state, born and raised in a blue state. I'm not ready to hop to a red state yet. I'm not ready. But yeah, also Philly. I like Philly. I like the art scene. It's an affordable city. It's got solid public transportation. It's not too far from New York City. I can take a bus. But it's like I already did the East Coast. You need to switch it up. And now I'm a Midwest girly. I'm in the Midwest. I'm a Midwest girly. Like Chicago is like the perfect mix of like Midwest country, and cities. And not to like compare it to New York, because these are, yeah, they got sky rises, they got downtown, they got big buildings. But my nervous system likes Chicago a lot better than it likes New York. My nervous system is loving good old Chicago. Not right now though, because the ICE raids that are going on. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, and fuck you if you're a supporter of any of those entities. Don't kick me off YouTube for saying that. Free speech, right? Free speech. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I'm in Chicago. I'm here. I moved here for various reasons. Ready to stretch my arm, to kick my feet out, meet new people, eat. Oh my gosh, this is such. If you're a foodie, not a food critic. If you like to eat, then you need to come visit Chicago. Don't move here. Folks told me Chicago's full. Come visit Chicago. But yeah, you should definitely come to Chicago. Come eat, because man, there's so many places to eat. I need to put myself on a budget, but I like to eat. And if you see some of my YouTube shorts, you've seen, I like to eat. I'm a girl who likes to eat. So yeah, Chicago. If you like to eat, Chicago is a place to eat. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I moved to Chicago. It's affordable. I love the art scene. I love the black culture. My brain, I just needed something different. I needed to throw myself into, what am I saying? I needed to throw myself into something new so I could venture out and get out of my hole. Lake Michigan is just breathtaking. Lake Michigan is insane. My brain just can't comprehend that that's a lake, because I'm in California, I'm used to Lake Tahoe, what other lakes? Michigan, and this is not even the biggest one of the Great Lakes. We got Lake Superior. But Lake Michigan, that is a really big lake. It's a big, beautiful lake, and I live right next to that thing. And I'm about to freeze this winter, but I'm prepared. I got my Uniqlo, I got some North Face parkas, I got my snow boots, I got a bib. Snowboarding people, skiing people know what a bib is. But I'm prepared. No, I'm not, but yes, I am. I'm a lot more prepared than when I moved to New York City with a damn Forever 21 winter coat. I'm a Cali girl, and I'm Jamaican. The hell is a winter coat? Never had to buy a winter coat in my life. But yeah, I'm prepared this time. It's gonna be cold. It's okay. If all these people in Chicago can survive, and other people who've moved from Los Angeles or from somewhere warm to Chicago, if they can survive, I can survive too. But my dog is from downtown LA. I got him in a dirty, dusty shelter in downtown LA, and my baby, he's never experienced winter, like cold, freezing, the hawk, the wind, the snow. He's never experienced that. So that'll be another journey that I'll be posting on YouTube. So speaking of YouTube, sorry, I'm just checking on my skin. Damn, my skin looks good. Shout out to the Digi Osmo Pocket, because my skin looks real good. Okay. Why the hell am I on YouTube? At 35 years old, why am I just now joining YouTube? Why have I been scrolling on YouTube for 10 years, and this is the first time I'm actually posting on my YouTube? Well, yeah, let's get into that. Not to get all sob story and shit, but you guys want to learn about me, don't you? Okay, so I'm a photographer. Yes. I'm also, a creative, suffering from depression and anxiety, and for a long time, I let my depression and anxiety eat me up. I let it eat me up. But one thing about me, I'm always going to take photos. I'm always going to create art. I'm always going to show up at work. I would have to say, what's it called? The doctor said high functioning depression. Because one thing about me, the work is going to get done. Am I going to be miserable every step of the way? Absolutely. Am I going to complain in my head? Absolutely. Am I going to put on an amazing poker face? Absolutely, baby. Masking? I'm not girl. I'm not masking. I'm not girl, because people really think I'm this cool, calm, collective, chill ass chick. No, I'm fucking crazy. Anyways, back to my depression. So I hid myself for a long time, and I used to hide myself behind the camera because I didn't want to take my photo. Don't take my photo. Don't take videos of me. Don't do nothing. And I would say this to my friends. My friends would always know, do you want to get in the picture? No. Do you want? No. Do you want? I'll take the picture. I'll take the picture. So it's like, when you're the photographer friend, you don't have to be in the photo. For a long time, I want to say like for a decade, I was just like, nah, I don't want to take photos. I don't take selfies. If you look on my Instagram page, you're going to see like 3 photos of me. Literally, probably just like 3 photos of myself. But yeah, I let depression put me in a hole. I let it hide me. I let it kill my joy. Because when I was in high school and I was in college, I was turned up deep. I was like friendly. I was talking to people, traveling all over California, meeting people, driving to the Bay Area every other fucking weekend from Southern California to go hang out with people. Going to UCLA and USC every weekend, even though I lived in Riverside, which is like an hour and a half east. Shit, I was on their campuses. But yeah, I really let depression get like my joy. Like, I really let it swallow me whole and like take the color out of my life, as I would like to say. But why am I on YouTube? I'm on YouTube because I'm doing better. I'm on some SSRIs. I'm on some happy pills. But like, also I like woke up and I'm just like, yo, what the hell am I hiding from? You just wake up and one day you're just like, yo, I'm fine as hell. I'm beautiful. I have a cool story. I'm fun. I'm active. Like, what am I hiding from? Why am I so nervous about the judgment of others? Why do I care? Because when I was younger, that's my high school friend. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, this person judged me. Oh, they're going to look at me. They're going to assume it. But now we in 2025, don't care anymore. But also, like, social media is so weird. Like, I've worked in social media since 2010, and it's just like, I've always been like an open book. Like, if you want to come talk to me, I'm gonna tell you everything. Well, not everything, but I'm gonna tell you a lot. But when it comes to like telling my story on social media and just packaging it for social media, because I work in social media, it's like, I just could never get myself to do that shit. I just stopped posting myself. I just stopped. Just went into hiding mode, only posted my photography or only shared other people's work. Because as much as I love sharing my art, I love sharing other people's art. I really, really do. I just kind of like got uninterested in myself. And I put the focus and interest into other people to cover up my lack of, showing up for myself. And so that chapter of my life is over. And I'm on YouTube to tell my story and to document my life. But mostly to document my life. Because if you were to look at my phone, you see photos. Well, if you were to look at my phone like 6 months ago and like past that, you'd be like, girl, you got photos of everybody and everything in your phone and you got nothing of you. And like, that's like sad as fuck. Like, that's like really sad. Recently, I co-led an Apple session, and prior to that, they had asked me, oh, do you have like a headshot you can use so we can put it on the marquee, send it in an email blast, put it on the website. And the amount of time it took me to look for a headshot or even like a decent photo of myself to be used for a big company like Apple was actually really embarrassing and really like pathetic. So I was like, what am I doing? Why am I hiding myself? What's going on? And I have all my friends. I have like beautifully lovely friends that have been like inspiring to post. I'm like, D, why don't you post? D, why don't you post? And I'm just like, nah, I'll take the photos. I'll take it. I'll take your pictures. I'll do your write-up. I got you. I'm going to tell your story so I don't have to tell mine. But now I'm telling mine. And that's why I started a YouTube page, to like archive my life. Because I really think it's important, especially for people of color, women of color, neurodivergent people, to document ourselves, document our lives, document our day-to-days, document what we see, what we like, what we don't like. I think it's important because, as we know, this current administration is trying to erase history, trying to erase things that are like well documented. Photos, images, take us out of the museums, take our history out of children's books, out of K through 12 education. So I think it's really important for people to document the times, not only ourselves, but also like what's going on. Because we are actively, our histories, it's all slowly trying to be erased by the evils of this country. And so we should be documenting. We all should be documenting our stories, not necessarily having to post it and curate it like how we show up on social media, but document. If you have a website, document it, put it physical. If it's photos, get physical photos. If you write, print out your essays, make a book out of your essays, out of your research. Let's get back to analog, baby. Like, yes, YouTube or video is like, yes, it's the digital world, but also let's get back to analog. Let's journal, let's use pen and paper. Let's collage, let's junk journal. Let's do all the things so we can have our memories in place. But that time is gonna come when in 2025, they're gonna say, oh, Black women love Trump. Black women love J.D. Vance. Peter Thiel and Black women were besties. And we need to remind them that you can and jump off of and right now. So document everything. Don't even worry about posting it. But for me personally, I'm going to be posting my journey. I'm going to be letting go. I'm going to be free. I'm going to get over this fear of being seen. And that's something I can talk in another video. But that fear of being seen, baby, we over it. I'm embarrassed at how long I shrunk myself. I'm embarrassed by it. That's mental health for you. That is mental health. All right, next topic of this video. Okay, so type of people that should follow me and why you should follow me. You should follow me. Wait, I'm 35. If you're looking for vloggers that are not young and turned, here we are, mid-30 vloggers, people who feel like they're starting their story over or branching out. If you're looking to move to Chicago, specifically the south side of Chicago, then you should follow me. If you're creative, you're a photographer, you're an artist, you're interested in art, you should follow me because this page, why do I keep on hitting that? My YouTube page is going to document my artist journey. If you have depression and anxiety, like living through life, having a little funky, little cute brain, follow me, follow my journey, hit me up, let's be friends. If you think I'm funny, you should follow me. If you think I'm hot, you should follow me. Shit, my Jamaican Americans, good, follow me. But yeah, just tell your friends. Follow to follow. Remember, oh my gosh, follow for follow. Show my age right now, follow for follow, baby. But yeah, I'm on YouTube to document my story, and I think you should too. No, you don't have to post it. No, you don't have to curate it perfectly. I have all the best cameras in the world. I'm a professional photographer, so I do have some nice heavy set cameras, but you don't. I follow so many talented vloggers that just use their iPhone. I'll be on Substack too, because I do like a bi-weekly recap of all my favorite reads that you should read too. But yeah, you should follow me, and I'm gonna follow you too, especially if you're young or mid. I don't even know I'm sorry, under 40 is still young to me. If you're young and you're fun and you're creative and you got something to say, put your Put your YouTube handle. Tell me to follow you, because I'm going to follow you back. All you cool people, get in my comments. Tag yourself. Tag your friends. I'm going to follow you. I want to build community on this app. Speaking of ways to build community, give some suggestions, because YouTube's a little different from TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and building communities. I'm still learning about building community for myself on YouTube. So, yeah. Okay, so how are my interests and my hobbies and everything I want to do going to show up on this channel? All right, so.
Book recommendations, music recommendations, photography, chit-chat, BTS of my shoots, yapping, lots of yapping, yapping, event coverage, hair. I'm getting into some hair because my hair looks so cute right now. Vacations, all the things that are going to be on this channel.
Bye.
Money made the world go.